What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to a video today. Something that I sort of wish I did a couple of days ago, but we're just over halfway through the championship season now, and if you recall correctly, I did a championship prediction video, get the words out correctly, right before the season started, and as expected it did quite well, to be fair, but I got a lot of people almost abusing it, but a lot of people being quite constructive and letting me know where they think teams are going to finish. Now, I put my neck out on the line a little bit. Maybe I was biased for a couple of choices, but we're going to compare it to the real life table now, to my predictions, and see how right and how wrong I am so far. So, if you've got any predictions for the rest of the season, let me know in the comment section down below who you think's performing well, who you think's sort of underperforming, and who you think will do a lot better in the second half of the season, obviously with the advantage of the January transfer window. So what I'm going to do, we're going to compare the two leagues side by side, section by section, and, well, you know what, we're going to put both leagues next to each other, and we're going to compare it to see how different the league table looks. So as you can see, we've got the table I predicted here and the real life league table there. So I predicted the bottom three to be Burton Albion, Bristol City, and Millwall. Now, Burton Albion are just one place above that I predicted, so that's not too bad. I think that's a pretty decent prediction for that. But I also predicted Bristol City and Millwall. Now, Bristol City at the moment are up in second place. They've got a big game against Wolves coming up, so they're doing much better. They started off quite well, to be fair to them, and I thought, I don't think it's going to last, but they've done really well. They've kept it consistent. They're doing well. And Millwall down at 24th. They're currently 16th at the moment, doing slightly better than I predicted. So not a bad start for them either. Moving up the table now, I put Bolton in 21st. Obviously, that's two down. They're in 23rd in the league at the moment. So I don't think that's the worst prediction in the world. I didn't think they were going to be too strong. Hence why I put them down in 21st. We then got Ipswich in 20th there, up in 10th at the moment. Been looking sort of pushing for playoffs at the moment. They're doing quite well under Mick McCarthy, but will it last for them? They've still got a very comfortable lead over any relegation sort of troubles at the moment. I then went up to QPR in 19th. They currently sit in 18th. So again, not a bad prediction. They're one higher than I predicted. Preston North End in 18th as well. They're up in 9th. So they're doing quite well under Alex Neil at the moment. And some strong performances from them. And similar to Ipswich, they could easily make a late push for the playoffs if they get a little bit of consistency the second half of the season. I then predicted Barnsley to be in 17th. Well, they're down in 20th at the moment, so that's -3. That's not the worst of predictions. If I can sort of get 3 either way, I think that's not a bad shout, to be honest. I did predict Sheffield United to finish about 16th, but they've started really well. Petered off a little bit over the last few weeks, but they're still up in 6th place at the moment in the league. They're in the playoffs at the moment. 15th place, I predicted Nottingham Forest. They're only 2 higher than what I predicted. They're currently sat in 13th, obviously with Mark Warburton at the moment, having a couple of decent results, but not really gaining much consistency there. Sunderland, I actually predicted to finish 14th, obviously, which they're down in 22nd at the moment. They are really struggling, but under Chris Coleman, they should escape relegation, but who knows? I predicted, obviously, Birmingham to be up in 13th. Not the worst thing in the world, obviously, them being at bottom of the league at the moment, which I don't mind at all. Predicted Reading to go and finish in 12th. They're down in 17th at the moment, so that's -3 there. Brentford in 11th. They're 12th, so that was one of the closer predictions for me there. I actually predicted Cardiff to finish 10th, but I did say Neil Warnock would be a dark horse of the season. I wouldn't be surprised to see them push it a little bit higher up. And Cardiff are currently 3rd, level on points with 2nd place Bristol City. They've had a pretty strong start to the season, to be fair to them. In 9th place, I predicted Leeds. They have had some decent results recently. They're up in 5th place, so that's 4 either way there. Not the worst in the world. Derby County, I predicted to finish 8th. Again, they've been pushing on over the last few weeks. They're now up in 4th place, just 2 points behind Bristol City and Cardiff. I predicted Fulham to finish 7th. They're currently down in 11th at the moment. So again, it's about 4 places, not so bad. Aston Villa, I predicted to finish just inside the playoffs at 6th. They're in 8th at the moment, so the 6th prediction may well come in. Hull in 5th, and obviously they're struggling down in 19th at the moment, not having the best of championship seasons. Norwich, I predicted to finish in 4th, but they are doing much worse than I predicted, to be honest. They're down in 15th at the moment. Sheffield Wednesday, I thought would finish third. Obviously, they've lost Carlos Carvajal, who's now a Premier League manager, believe it or not. They're currently down in 14th. That is a big, big minus. But the top two, now, some people supported me on this. Some people laughed at it. I predicted Wolves to finish in second place. And obviously, they're doing bits at the moment, top of the championship. So that wasn't the worst of predictions. I had them, obviously, for automatic promotion, which should hopefully happen. Middlesbrough, I also predicted to be top, but they're down in 7th at the moment. So you'll see all the numbers there of how well I've done. But if you lot had any predictions at the start of the season, let me know how you think they've done. Obviously, we'll do another video reviewing the league table at the end of the season. But I'm going to chuck a few more predictions out. I'm going to think Wolves are going to stick on and win the league. If they don't win the league, I'm fairly confident they're going to get promotion. I think Sheffield United are going to miss out on the playoffs. And a bold prediction, I think Derby are going to get promoted as well. We're going to see how all of that unveils. But make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And it'll be interesting when I'm editing this to see how well I've done with the predictions. But until next time, guys, I'm sure I'll see you all very, very soon.